Yes guys, it's Willem here from Africa TCG. Sorry for bringing the video to you so late. Got caught up in being sick for the last week and with some university work. Actually starting to become a teacher, so I'm a practical at the moment. So yeah, this is going to be my video for the Lunalight. So not to waste any time for now, I'm just going to show you the main deck quickly. I would recommend going up and reading all the cards when you get a chance, because they are quite good, and you can actually watch my previous video that I'm going to link here for you now, in one of the corners. So yeah, let's just start off with, oh yeah, by the way, if my voice just disappears, I'm still not 100% recovered, so let's see. So we're going to start off with Triple Leo. This is just your Stratos, your Searcher. This card is way too good not to play 3. Also with the Graveyard Recursion, it's no. Then you play Triple Tiger. You have to. I mean, this card was banned for a reason. Oh, this card is stupid because it's continuous reborns the whole time. Then you've got your double Kaleido check. I think only 2 is necessary. This is the fucking Cairo. Excuse me. The double Kaleido check, I don't think you need to play 3 because it's not one of the best starters, but it is necessary to play more than 1 because you do want to get it from the deck 9 times out of 10. And it's a non-once per turn just dump of any Lunalight monster from main or extra. Then the 1 Emerald Bird, this one you sometimes summon it from the deck, or you basically send it as your follow-up just to get more bodies on the field. So I believe it's a good one-off to play, but I think you can get away with cutting it completely. But that is up to you. Then the 1 Lunalight Oof. This is your Miracle Fusion of the deck. Obviously you need to play this just to finish off your combos, to get your bigger fusions on the board. Then double Yellow Marten. The reason why I'm playing 2 is because if you lose one and then you have another one, this card is just really broken. So you might as well play it at 2. The fact that it's in archetype Zephyros is insane. Then double Silverhound. Obviously this is just when it's sent, you get to special a Lunalight, but you're locked into Lunalight while you control that monster. But then again, you can use Marten to bounce it back, and then you're out of the lock. And also you can just fuse that monster into a Lunalight. Then the Black Sheep, this is mandatory to play now in this version. It's up to you guys, but I think it's really good. Just searches for poly. If it gets used as a material, you can add back a material from your grave or extra deck, and you can just toss it to add a material from your graveyard to your hand, so it's really broken. The non-engine, remember this deck comes out in the future sometime, so we don't know what the banders is, we don't know what the format is. This is just to get you guys testing with it for a bit, and I think Ash just covers the most ground because it's just generic and it stops most of the charmers as well, so I think this is really good. Then obviously play the Lunalight Fusion. This is in certain combos where you need this. It's just like a shitter version of Shadal Fusion. Then the 1 Poly, which is an engine requirement for the Black Sheep. Now this is also debatable. You guys can drop this to 1 or 2, whatever you desire. It's just, I think this card is way too good not to play 3. It's just another starter. It's just on during the turn it's activated, you can dump a Lunalight for effect and then get the effects. And if you fusion summon, you can just add back poly, and then you can use the other effect if you want to make so that you can fuse by banishing material from your graveyard. Really good card, and it's searchable off of Yellow Marten. Then you play Triple Tenki. It's the base searcher for your base card. Then you play Triple Lunalight Perfume. This card is busted. Summon non-once per turn summon from graveyard and a non-once per turn search. I don't know what the fuck Konami was smoking when they made this, but they did. Luckily the deck is not like tier 0 or something yet. Then you've got Foolish. This is just another 1 card combo. Basically gets you into everything you need. And then 2 Foolish Viral Goods. This could be 3. It's just a hard once per turn, but you could discard the 3rd copy, so it depends on what your what do you call it? Ontsnap je woord my. Depends on what your thinking is on deck building, but yeah, 2. This is just another searcher to get Perfume Engraved. You can see here in the side deck I also included a 3rd copy with the Serenade Dance. just to summon one from deck, so that is also an option. Call by to stop Droll, stop the Charmies, Talents because it's Talents, Triple Droplet. Again, we don't know what the format is, but this is just currently also a really good card, and there's a lot of stuff you want in the graveyard in this deck as well. Then Triple Imperm because it's the second best hand trap, probably after Ash in terms of one single use hand traps. So for the fusions, we've got the Perfume Dancer on summon, just adds the perfume, broken, bounces a Lunalight card to summon one from hand, absolutely cracked. Then the Saber Dancer, usually this is the target you mill off of your new Liger Dancer. Then in the next turn you can banish it to boost your fusion by 3k. So it's just an attack button or OTK button. Then Leo Dancer uses this as a material, so you need to play it. And then the Liger Dancer, this card can attack twice, it's unaffected by card effects except Lunalights, and it's just a quick effect to dump a fusion to blow the whole board, so it makes sense. Then for the other aspect of this deck that I think is the most important, Xyz. So you've got your Nightmare, you've got your Dugares. Dugares I think is really good in this deck, just giving you free draws, giving you free summon from grave, and also the doubling of attack really does come up in this deck. I mean, you can just summon it next to a big ass Link monster and then just push for game. Then the Exciton for going second, just wiping the board. Baguska because it's Baguska, and it's part of the inboard most of the time. Tiger King because on summon it sets Tenki, and going second this card is actually quite good because you can just detach to negate everything that's not a Beast Warrior. Then the Zeus because you play a lot of rank 4s and it's easy to make. Lynx, Crush Heap, part of the combos. IP, part of the combos. SP because it's amazing. Ferrigit because it's part of one specific combo. We actually need to do this and need to use this. And then the one access code. So on the side you can also see I've included Castel, which is a Wind Wing Beast. So if you play Thrust in your side, you can actually set your Featherstorm and then use it if you get hand trapped into Oblivion, so that is an option. Like I mentioned, the Foolish Goods with the Serenade Dance. The Rumor Doll, it's an option if you'd like it to be. Just takes 2 BBWs to summon, and you can just pop a back row. You control the one your opponent controls, so you can pop your Tiger to get a Reborn and pop a back row. It's up to you. MST on legs, MST Dragon, you can summon this if you want. Utopic Grey Lancer, just another OTK button. Then another OTK option is Raider's Knight, just takes 2 level 4 Dark, so you can detach and then rank up into the Arc Rebellion, which just switches off the whole board and then pokes for a fuck ton of damage. Then if you want to, this is also something you can include, but it does take up 3 extra deck slots, which is the Guard times 4 Magician. I don't know how to pronounce that thing properly, but you can just use this, summon out a rank 4, then you make the Utopic Future, which is decent, and then you can make the Utopic Draco Future, which is really good. So that's just a Monster Negate engine. Right, so now I'm going to jump into the combos quickly. So I'm just going to show you the 1-card Leo combo. I'm not going to explain too much, I'm just going to show what happens. So Leo obviously is going to add the Martin, and the Martin is going to search you for the Masquerade. You're going to activate the Masquerade, you're going to dump the Silverhound, and that is going to summon out your Kaleido chick. So you're locked into Lunalights at the moment, but it's not the end of the world. So you're going to go Kaleido, dump the Tiger, you're going to use Leo to add back the Tiger. Then you're going to go Martin, bounce back the lock, so now you're out of the lock. And then now, because you have 2 level 4s, you make Tiger King and you set your Tenki. You activate your Tenki, that's going to search you for your Black Sheep. Your Black Sheep you'll discard to add your Poly. Right, so now you activate the Tiger, you're going to special back your Black Sheep specifically, then you're going to fuse. So the reason why you're doing this is you're going to see on the next chain, it's going to be chaining 3, right? So it's going to be Perfume Dancer, which is going to be chaining 1 to add the perfume. Masquerade, which is going to add back the Poly, and then Black Sheep, because it was used for fusion material, you can add a Lunalight from your grave to your hand. So you're going to add back the Kaleido chick. Now remember, you've already used this Tiger, but then you can use the perfume, as you'll see just now. The perfume you can use to bounce the Tiger and to summon out the Kaleido chick from your hand. So you just use the Kaleido chick again, dumping your Panther Dancer, or the Panther Leo, the Leo Dancer. Now you link off 2 guys for your cross sheep, especially with this thing pointing towards it. Now you can either use your perfume or your tiger to reborn 1. Then that's going to trigger the cross sheep because it was a monster was summoned to its own while it's pointing to a fusion. You get another level 4. You can use your Kaleido check, dump anything. Remember, from this point on, you just need 3 Lunalights and the Leo Dancer in your graveyard. That's all you need. And you need to keep the Silver Hound and your Perfume Dancer in your grave. That's it. From there, you can dump whatever you'd like. In any case, you're going to make your Masquerade. You're going to use your tiger, get another level 4 on the field. Like I said, just filling up the graveyard. And now you could technically immediately go for rank 4 if you'd like. It doesn't really make a difference because if you're going to get nibbed, you're going to lose these either way. But now you're going to use your perfume to search for your Lunalight. Oof. And now you're just going to make your big ass fusion, and then you make Baguska. So obviously the combo differs. You can, if you're playing against a link-based deck, you're not going to make Baguska. You can make the Evilswarm Nightmare, or you can make Tornado Dragon, whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, essentially what you've got here is a Baguska. You've got this thing which is a Towers and also a quick effect board wipe. You've got the Masquerade, which can link off with the cross sheep to go into your SP to banish and banish. And on top of that, in your graveyard, you've still got a fusion and you've still got your Silver Hound, which is a spell and trap negate. So through all of that, if you count the interruptions, not counting this as a Towers, this is a board wipe. It's an SP that's a summon, on summon banish, and technically you can count its second effect as well. You've got a Baguska or a Evilswarm Nightmare, which could count 2 or 3 disruptions, but then you've also got a spell and trap negate in the graveyard, and you've got full follow-up. So that is just the first combo, just one Leo does that. Now I'm going to show you if you play the Utopic engine. This is just to showcase that you don't need to do this. It's just going to be the same combos as before, but you'll see there's a pivot point where you can just summon out the Gagaga Magician to bring back the Tiger, which will allow you to go into Utopic monsters. Excuse me, my voice is super dry at the moment. It's a cost of being sick. In any case, so now you do your normal shit. You reborn the sheep, and you're just doing the normal stuff. So I'm just going to play out the combo. You can see, I'll tell you where it starts to differ. Yeah. And yeah, it's starting to get winter in South Africa now, so that's why I'm wearing a nice thick jacket. In any case, you'll see here, so at this point, you're going to use the 2 level 4s. You're going to go for the Gagaga Magician. That's going to summon out your Tiger King from graveyard that you've already used. And because they're both rank 4s that don't have number in the name, you can actually go for your Utopic Draco Future. Yeah, you can go Perfume, just summon back a level 4 or anything, and then you make a Masquerade. And this is the exact same inboard, only you end on the Utopic Draco Future instead of like the Evilswarm Nightmare or the Baguska. So it's up to you. You could play that combo if you want. But now I'm going to show you another 1-card combo, which is Masquerade. So Masquerade is usually the target you search off of your Yellow Marten. So here you're just going to dump your Silver Hound. Silver Hound is going to special out your Leo. Leo is going to add your Marten, pitch that. Sorry. Then you're going to use your Leo to add back the Yellow Marten. The reason being is because you are under the lock here, and if you bounce the Yellow Marten to bounce this back, then obviously you're going to have the same amount of materials, but this would just get banished if it leaves the field. So you just want to not have it get banished, right? So now you're going to Lunalight Fusion, go for Perfume Dancer. You're going to search your Perfume. So you special back your Leo because you haven't used its effect. Well, you have used both of its effects, but you just need a level 4. So I'm going to go Marten, bounce back your Masquerade. You're going to make your Tiger King. You haven't used Tenki this turn, so you can activate Tenki. It's going to grab your Kaleido check, and you haven't normal summoned yet, so you're going to normal summon now. That's going to dump your Lunalight Wolf. Remember, you're not going through the normal combo here, so you need to change it up a bit to get all the searches that you need to get. So here you're going to go Perfume. You're just going to search your Tiger. So you could have searched the what do you call it, the wolf Oh no, you couldn't have, because you need to get this in hand, so don't listen to me. So now you're going to go Tiger, you're going to summon out your Wolf. Now you're going to use the Cross Sheep because something was summoned to its zone. You're going to dump your Fusion. Remember, the order in which you dump your Lunalights from deck with Kaleido Chick is up to you. Like I said previously, you just need enough in your graveyard. Now you're going to use your Perfume Dancer. It's going to bounce the Wolf back to your hand, right? So that's a way of getting it into hand instead of searching it directly. Then you just go for your IP, you're going to make your big Fusion. And here you end on the normal board, except you don't have the rank 4. This is just pretty much the same thing, it's just a different combo. Now I'm just going to show you Tenki. So obviously Tenki, if you draw it, you can't, if you activate it, you can't set it off of your, like you can't set it off of your Tiger King activated. So I'm going to show you how to play around that. So it's still going to get your Leo. You're still going to get do your normal plays as you would. Now remember, this is just going to basically mean one less search necessarily. So it's going to be a bit different. So you see, we're still doing the normal shit here, except now you don't use your Martin to bounce back the Kaleido Chick. You're just going to go straight for the Poly, and you're going to make your Perfume. That's going to add, and then obviously your Masquerade will trigger to add back your Poly. Now you go Perfume, and that's going to dump your Lunalight Wolf. And here you just go Perfume, add back your Leo. And now you're going to go, excuse me, Tiger Effect, summon your Wolf, bounce back the Wolf. And now you can actually use your Yellow Martin to bounce back your Tiger, right? So now you have the option to just link. I mean, you could technically have gone for the Tiger King here to prevent this from leaving. But now obviously you're just making the Cross Sheep. You could just go straight into, what's his face, into IP. But then you wouldn't have the Spell and Trap Negate live that early, right? So, and now you get just another body on the field, 2 bodies actually. So, like I said, technically you could have linked this off and something else, but then you would be missing out on 1 body. So this is just to make the Tiger King to get another piece of follow-up, so you get your Tenki, and then obviously link those into IP, go into Wolf, you do your normal stuff, and there you go. That's your normal combo, but now you have Tenki for follow-up. And then the last one is Kaleido and Tiger. This is the old combo, but not, it's with the new cards, essentially. So here you just go dump Martin, Tiger, bring back the Martin. Now you're going to go, oh yeah, and now you make Ferrijit. Now you go Martin, bounce the Tiger, and then you just bring back the Kaleido Chick and you dump whatever. Then you go into Tiger King. That's going to set your Tenki. So this is the way you get into your Leo, right? So now you're going to search your Leo, and because it's a BBW type, you can actually use Ferrijit to summon the Gold Leo from your hand. You're going to use your Gold Leo effect, toss the Martin, add the Masquerade. You're going to activate it, and then you're just going to link off your Ferrijit and your Tiger King into the Cross Sheep. Then you're going to use your Masquerade, right? To dump your Silver Hound. And you get your Kaleido Chick. You're going to dump your Black Sheep. You're going to use your Leo, add it back. Toss, add Poly. And you're just going to Poly straight up into Perfume Dancer. So that is going to trigger all 3 of these effects. And then you just special summon back, and now you start looping the shit out of your Kaleido Chicks. Use your Perfume Dancer, bounce back your Tiger, so you get another level 4 on the board. And then finally you just use your Perfume, get your Oof, you summon out your big Fusion, and then you make your Baguska or your Evil Swarm Nightmare. So yeah guys, that is going to do it for these combos. I just want to say quickly thank you to everybody who subscribed until now. It's every day I look, there are I don't know how many extra subscribers. Hopefully this video does well. Hopefully you guys enjoy content like this. Please tell me if there's any decks you would like me to test in the future like this. Also, I'm going to try my best to get in some Memento gameplay in the future. I know you guys love the Memento videos, so I will try my best to do that. And yeah, just please comment, like, subscribe, share the video with other people if you'd like to. And just want to say thank you very much to everybody who subscribed and the support you're giving me. And yeah, cheers guys, have a good one.